to the Andy Griffith Show Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Before we get started, I want to thank all my Andy Griffith Show fans, friends that come here that have been checking out the Beverly Hillbillies page. And if you are a fan of the Beverly Hillbillies, check out Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia on YouTube and Facebook. And please subscribe if you like what you see. Appreciate it. Today's video is on why Andy Griffith turned down a contract extension after the 8th season. Let's see why. Andy Griffith had an opportunity to keep going with the Andy Griffith Show after 8 seasons on CBS. He didn't choose to do it, though. You might ask yourself why. Well, Griffith talked about the decision in an interview with late Nashville disc jockey Ralph Emery on his On the Record television show. He said, "We did it for 8 seasons, and I was offered to do it for 4 more. But I felt I wasn't giving it its due. I would come to work without knowing my lines sometimes. I just decided I might hurt the show if I stayed with it, so I left." Griffith adds that he stayed on for 3 years as Mayberry RFD, a spinoff starring Ken Berry. Some of the Andy Griffith Show characters would appear on that show, including Frances Bobbier as Aunt Bee. And by the time Griffith shut down the show, which made a transition from black and white to color episodes, it had lost some of its popular characters. Probably the biggest missing character, of course, was Don Knotts, who played Barney Fife. Don Knotts, who won Emmy Awards for his work on the Andy Griffith Show, left after 5 seasons. He went on to make movies with Universal Pictures, yet he really didn't want to leave the show. Why did he? Because he heard that Andy say that the show was only going to run for 5 seasons. Griffith changed his mind, putting Knotts on the path to find other work. The movie deal was signed before Griffith told CBS that he was renewing for 3 seasons. Knotts would only make guest starring appearances on the show. Now, viewers still tuned into the Andy Griffith Show after Knotts left. Griffith tried replacing Knotts with comedian Jack Burns, and we all know that didn't work. The chemistry between Burns and Griffith and the cast just simply did not work at all. After a few episodes, Burns was let out of his contract. People hold very dear memories of Andy and Barney, keeping into hijinks around Mayberry and at the sheriff's office. One of those episodes let Knotts show off his creative and acting ingenuity. Barney brings his old history book to the office and assuring Andy Taylor that he could recite the preamble of the United States Constitution. Well, you know how that turned out. He didn't do too well. Yet the entire skit was written by Don Knotts. You can see the entire ability to change expression during a 4-minute sketch. It's pretty remarkable, and one reason Don Knotts secured those Emmy Awards. It's a moment from the Andy Griffith Show that fans will never forget, especially this fan right here. It's one of the funniest moments on TV. I appreciate you guys being here. That's all I got for you. Before I leave, I want to once again remind you that the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia is on YouTube and Facebook. So if you look it up, check it out. A couple of videos ago, I left a link in the description. So if you want to go there and click on it, it'll take you right to it. And if you do go over there and you like what you see, please subscribe. I'm trying to find other things to do. Anyway, thank you. Thanks again for being here. Don't forget the trivia question on the Facebook page. God bless. Be praying for you.